Salem is a city built on secrets, but this week, Days of Our Lives is proving that some truths refuse to stay buried. In a new batch of explosive video spoilers released exclusively for the week ahead, viewers are given a chilling preview of three major storylines converging to deliver one of the most dramatic weeks of the season. From a devastating discovery to a literary scandal and a high-stakes teen showdown, the canvas of Salem is set to explode. But the sequence that has fans buzzing, and the one we're breaking down with creative analysis, centers on the moment Theo Carver receives the shock of his life. The video spoilers open with a deceptively quiet scene. Theo, Cameron Johnson, who has been navigating his life between Salem and South Africa, returns home. The framing of the shot is classic Days. A slow push-in on Theo's face as he stands in the Demera Mansion's foyer. He looks confident, having built a successful career in tech and a life away from the chaos of his father's world. But the camera lingers on his eyes that have always been windows to his soul, even when he communicates through his tablet. He is there to see his father, Abe Carver, James Reynolds, and his grandmother, Paulina Price, Jackie Harry. However, the video reveals that the reunion he expected is not the one he gets. As Theo walks through the mansion, he hears voices. Following the sound, he pushes open the door to a private study. What he sees stops him cold. The video cuts to a close-up of his face, a masterclass in nonverbal acting from Johnson. His expression shifts from confusion to dawning horror to a gut-wrenching disbelief. The camera then pans to reveal the source of his shock, a collection of documents, photographs, and digital files scattered across the desk. The spoilers confirm that Theo stumbles upon evidence of a conspiracy. While the video is cryptic, the imagery is potent. Among the papers, eagle-eyed fans will spot a blueprint of the Spectator offices and a photo of a mysterious figure known only as the Ghost. This is not just about a corporate takeover or a minor scandal. It's a web of manipulation that connects to the recent attacks on Paulina's business and, more disturbingly, to the unsolved shooting that nearly killed his father months ago. The creative brilliance of this spoiler lies in its silence. There are no dramatic swells of music in the leaked video clip, only the ambient hum of the mansion. It forces the viewer to sit in Theo's moment of realization. For years, Theo has been a character defined by resilience, overcoming the challenges of autism, surviving a shooting himself, and forging his own path. Now, the writers are placing him at the center of a mystery that threatens to undo the very foundation of his family. This isn't just a shock, it's an existential crisis. The quiet, intelligent son who chose logic over chaos is now faced with the fact that the chaos has been hiding in his own living room. While Theo grapples with a familial conspiracy, the video spoilers shift gears to a much more comedic, yet equally perilous, situation. Bonnie Lockhart, Judy Evans, is back in hot water, and this time, it's because of her pen. The video shows Bonnie in a stylish, tense meeting with her lawyer, Justin Kuriaki's Wally Kurth. She is holding a copy of her memoir, which she has been promoting with reckless abandon. The problem: the book is a tell-all that exposes the sordid details of her past as a con artist, and, more damagingly, the secrets of several prominent Salem families she encountered along the way. The spoilers reveal that a cease and desist letter has been served. But the visual storytelling shows that it's worse than that. Justin slides a legal document across the table. Bonnie's jubilant smile fades as she reads it. It appears that one of the fictionalized characters in her book bears a striking resemblance to a very powerful, very litigious solemnite. The creative tension here is derived from the irony. Bonnie spent years trying to reinvent herself as a legitimate businesswoman, finding love and stability with Justin. But her desperate need for fame and validation, manifested through this book, is now threatening to collapse everything she's built. The video spoilers hint at a scene reminiscent of classic soap opera camp, Bonnie potentially facing jail time for defamation or blackmail, but with a modern twist. It's a meta-commentary on the nature of celebrity memoirs and the price of telling stories that aren't entirely yours to tell. Judy Evans plays the duality perfectly. One moment, Bonnie is a lovable schemer. The next, she is a woman facing the terrifying reality that her past might cost her her future. Finally, the video spoilers deliver the most emotionally raw segment, focusing on the burgeoning teen scene. Tate Black, Leo Howard, and Holly Jonas, Ashley Puzemis, have been trying to navigate their rekindled romance after a series of misunderstandings. However, they are about to face a new obstacle: Sophia Madeline Keentz, who is not going down without a fight. The video shows a confrontation in the Brady pub. The lighting is harsh, casting long shadows across the table where Sophia sits across from Tate and Holly. What begins as a tense conversation quickly escalates. Sophia, who has been portrayed as a somewhat sympathetic figure caught in the middle of Tate and Holly's orbit, reveals a new, hardened edge. In a scene that echoes the great soap opera power plays of the past, Sophia drops a bombshell. The spoilers indicate that she reveals she is pregnant, and claims Tate is the father. The creativity in this storyline lies in its pacing and the shifting allegiances among the next generation. Unlike the traditional, "Who's the daddy?" mystery, this spoiler suggests a more immediate, visceral conflict. The video captures the micro-expressions: Tate's face draining of color, Holly's immediate recoil, and Sophia's cold, calculated stare. It's no longer just about teenage jealousy, it's about the weaponization of a potential life. The creative direction of the video emphasizes the generational cycle of trauma. Both Tate, son of Brady and Teresa, and Holly, daughter of the late Nicole Walker and Daniel Jonas, are children of massive, life-altering scandals. Now, they are being thrust into a situation that could define their adulthood. This isn't just a shock for the characters, it's a narrative masterstroke that ties the future of the show to its storied past. It raises the stakes exponentially, promising a custody battle, a potential paternity test, and a seismic shift in the dynamic of Salem's youth. As the video spoilers conclude, the message is clear: no one in Salem is safe from the truth. Theo's quiet investigation sets him on a collision course with a powerful enemy. Bonnie's literary ambitions turn into a legal hostage crisis, and the teens are forced to grow up overnight in the face of a life-altering revelation. What makes this week so creatively compelling is the variety of the shocks. From the psychological thriller unfolding in the DeMera mansion to the dark comedy of Bonnie's legal woes and the gritty, realistic drama of the teen pregnancy storyline, Days of Our Lives is firing on all cylinders. These spoilers promise a week where secrets aren't just revealed, they are detonated, leaving the characters of Salem